Hi guys, I've got another weekend glam for you all. This time we're going to be using the browns and the orangey tones, still very neutral. I have went ahead and done my brows off camera as well as my eyeshadow base. Please do let me know in the comments if you guys would prefer if I included this in the tutorials, just because I assume I'm boring yous by keeping it in if we've all seen it before. But yeah, let me know in the comments. But for this look today, we're using the Stacey Marie Carnival palette. I have just went in with the shade Shuffle, as you can see, just all over the crease area, and I'm extending that upwards, blending it out as I go. Next, I'm going in with the very scary and bright shade that's called Lit from the palette. It is very bright, but folks, it's not going to look this orange at the end. I think people are scared of using oranges because they think, oh well, it's too bright for me, etc. Let's not. But I really am just focusing that in the crease, just a little bit lower down than the first shade. And then to further deepen the eye as well, I felt I needed a little bit of the shade Slow Burn, which is a darker, brownier orange. And again, focusing that in the crease area. Do want a lovely gradient of these three tones, all blending out beautifully, no harsh lines. Next, I am going in with the Plouise base, just to give myself a small cut crease. So this is going to be more of a half cut crease because the look that I'm going for is quite subtle. And to achieve that sharpness, I just pat it on, just very gently to get the shape that I desire. And then I am going to go in and blend it out, make sure that that is soft at the edges, because it's going to be a disaster putting shadows on that if it's not blended out. So just with a clean fluffy brush, you can go in and just clean it up, soften it out and blend. Then we're going to go in with a little bit of the Nyx Glitter Glue just on top, and then this is a wee peaches and cream pigment in Selfie. As I was saying earlier, this really is just a wee subtle pigment. It's not overly shiny or metallic or anything. It is just a very gentle wee sheen on the eyelid. Going in now with that lovely yellow shade just at the very top, we're going to blend out all those shadows. It's called Keen. And then for the outer corner, we're going to go in with Intuition. So this is just going to darken the outer corner. As you can see, I'm going to swipe it across the lash line as well. And in wee circle motions, I'm just going to blend it kind of upwards and inwards. And then going in with the Nyx Epic Ink, of course. I use this all the time. I'm going to give myself a wee wing. So I'm just going to focus the liner on the lash line first. And then whenever it gets to the wing, I'm gonna pull it from the outer eye inwards, and then I'm just gonna join up the wing. So just very small gentle strokes just to achieve that wing. I have quite hooded eyes, so I can't really wear too much of a wing, something small all the time, but sure, it's effective enough. Then going in with a wee baby wipe, I'm just going to sharpen that up and then clean away that shadow that's fallen underneath. That's just going to give you that perfect sharp wing. And there we have it. So underneath, we're going to go in with the MAC Teddy pencil. I'm just rubbing this into my lash line, and then I will just blend this out with any of the shadows we used previously to soften up my under eye. Now, I do believe I changed my mind then. I was going to keep my waterline free from anything, but I just went ahead and popped the MAC Teddy in there. Using a brown in your waterline will give you a softer effect than, say, a harsh black. Black can be very harsh for some people. Then on the inner corner, I'm going to use the shade Fairplay. It's actually a highlighter in the palette, and I've just further blended underneath. I have went ahead and done the other eye. I'm just playing around with, I suppose, different video styles. If you guys prefer seeing me do both eyes, let me know. Base, guys, I've just went in with the Magic Cream by Charlotte Tilbury, the Brightening Youth Glow by her also, and then for foundation, I'm using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick. And I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't be bothered washing my sponges, so I've just went in with a brush. Lazy. Just dab that all over the skin. Same kind of motions with, say, the sponge. You press it into the skin and try not to swipe it. Then I went in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Porcelain. Don't mind me dancing, by the way. The music was on full blast when I was doing this. And then I'm just gonna blend it out with said dirty sponge. And then once I blended that out, I am going to go in with a buffer brush. As always, this is just one of my go-tos. I've always fixed up and tidied and corrected the eyeshadow underneath the eye with concealer. I just go in with wee soft buffing motions underneath the eyes. And then if I feel it needs it, I can always go in with a shadow that I was using earlier and then just further buff that out. Here we're just going in with our powder, the Airspun of course, just focusing on the centers of my face. That's only where I powder. And then we will be going in with bronzer in a moment. Bronzer, I think I'm using two today. One's the Note one and then the other is the MAC Give Me Sun. The Note one is just a lighter shade and I like to kind of pat and buff that onto my cheek areas, my nose, underneath my chin, a little bit on my forehead. And then with the MAC one, I tend just to focus on the hollows of my cheeks, just to darken that a little bit. And then of course a quick splash around the rest of the face. So for blush, I'm going in with a L'Oreal Life's a Peach, and I don't know, right, how I didn't know this before, but there's actual peach in the blush. I was smelling away for ages, wondering, oh, that's a lovely wee smell, where's that coming from? It's in the actual blush itself. According to the back of this, 77% natural ingredients. What? Then I am popping on a wee bit of highlighter. This is the Anastasia Nicole Guerriero palette, and the shade I used is a wee peachy one. It's called Daydream. And as per usual, cheekbones, cupid's bow, nose, forehead, I whack it on. Then onto lips, we're using a MAC lip liner. This is the Spice lip liner, and I'm just outlining my natural lips and just gonna color it in a wee bit. And then for lipstick, this is, I think this is a limited edition set. This is MAC lipstick in CB96. It's like a wee kind of peachy orange lipstick with a wee shimmer on it, which I thought was cute. And then the Glow Setter Spray by Glam Glow, and that is me done. Yeah, done. Hope you like it. Have a good weekend.